Okay, I'm live. Hey, everyone. Oops. Yep, I'm live. My name is Amina Adcock. I am doing a video for my class, AFRAM 30, and this is my answer to the question, can Black people be racist? No, that's my answer. Black people cannot be racist because Black people, we never really owned any real wealth, as far as generational wealth, something that is still here that was standing from 30, 40 years ago, that our children and our children's children are benefiting from right now. So I think that in order for us to be racist, there will have to be some type of power manipulation that occurs among a people. And we don't see that. What we see among Black people is just poor spirited, the thing of self hatred. We don't, some of us don't love ourselves. There is no way that any racism can be birthed out of that, because that's all that most of us have known. I mean, if we think about the issue of slavery, a lot of our people died as slaves. A lot of them did not, just from them resisting and continuing to, not to say that those those are of our ancestors who died slaves did not resist. I'm sure they did all that they can do. We are the descendants of those people, and they, so what I'm saying is that the point is that we can be born into something, and a lot of us don't know how to get out of the things that we were born into. We don't know how to navigate our way to rise up, to better ourselves, to get into home ownership, or get into the idea of wealth building, with building businesses, or putting jobs in our communities, hiring our youth to get them off of the street, things like that. So the question, can Black people be racist? I think that's a big question, and it calls for a big answer. I do think that there's a such thing of being biased among your own people. We can be biased. There's a thing called the bourgeoisies, or the bougie people, who think that they're better because they have acquired wealth from, going to, job, going to these Ivy League schools, these higher standard schools like Yale, Princeton, or whatever, or even the HBUC colleges. HBUC colleges are, however that acronym is. So, these people, you can get into an uppity type attitude to where you think that you're better than your next, the next person who actually look like you. Instead of uplifting them, you put them down, because you've made it in the world. But instead of like lifting them up and educating them perhaps on how to better themselves, we always choose the lower end of the stick, and when it comes to helping our people. So I think that that's a bias, among Black people, being, having this attitude towards someone who look like them. But as far as Black people being racist, I just don't think that that is the case. We don't have no power, we don't have no wealth. And unfortunately, when we do get in positions to where we can help someone, we don't do it 9 times out of 10. And that's because we never had anything. So when we get something that we think is real valuable, we want to hold on to it. We don't want to share it and pass on the information to get out of the circumstances that we're in. So I don't think that Black people can be racist. I don't have any big words to share. That's my final answer. So I'm going to end this stream. So thanks for listening. If you have any questions, you can email me at EYE_C_US@yahoo.com. Thank you and peace and blessings.